It's Maya Road Week on Papercrafters Library blog, and every day during the week of May 28th to June 1st, 2012, we will be sharing different project ideas featuring a variety of products from Maya Road. Maya Road has a wide array of products that are fantastic building blocks to embellish or enhance any crafting projects. At the end of the week, 2 lucky winners will receive a Maya Road prize pack, and we'll share more details at the end of this video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create these different hair accessories featuring Maya Road's beautiful embellishments. So let's get started. I found these beautiful unfinished clips at my craft store, and they're just squeeze clips. So I'm going to take 2 of these, and you could wrap ribbon around these at this time on the outer side if you wish, or paint them. I am going to embellish them using Maya Road's turquoise flowers here, and they're just such a pretty color that I felt that they stood on their own. All you need to do is take a heat gun or hot glue gun, squeeze a small amount of hot glue onto the middle of the flower, and you're going to stick this to the end of your clip, embellishing that clip. So I would create 2 of these just to make sure that you have a matching pair for a little girl. This makes a great, quick and easy birthday idea if you have some older girls that can work with some hot glue guns. But there you have a finished super easy, quick hair clip. I'm then going to move on and show you how to embellish an elastic band. So I went to my dollar store and I just found this unadorned elastic band for hair elastics in the hair accessories section, and I had this beautiful Maya Road mum flower embellishment, and I thought what a pretty embellishment this would make to the end of a little girl's ponytail. So I was trying to think of a way to incorporate that onto that elastic band. So I've gone ahead and I've punched out 2 circles using a 1 1/4 inch circle punch from some black felt. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the back of my flower. Then I'm going to stick one of my felt circles directly to that hot glue. So as you can see now, I've got a backing to my flower. I'm then going to add some hot glue around the outer edges of my felt circle. I'm going to lay my hair elastic there, and I'm going to sandwich my second felt circle over top of my first one, sandwiching the hair elastic in between the 2 felt circles. Once your hot glue has set and cooled, you have a beautiful embellishment on your hair elastic. You could use this always as a hair embellishment, or a little girl may find that fun adding this on as a small bracelet. So there you have a quick and easy way to embellish a hair elastic, and this way you can coordinate your hair accessories with any of your outfits, or if you found something that works perfect but you just need to add that onto a hair accessory. This is a very quick and easy way to do that. So like I said, you're just sandwiching your hair elastic in between 2 pieces of cut felt with some hot glue, and that's going to secure that embellishment onto your hair elastic. Now I'm going to show you how to embellish a squeeze clip. So I was at my craft supply store and I found this unembellished hair clip again, and this is just one that you squeeze the ends and this pops open, holding a larger section of hair. I wanted to coordinate this with my first set of clips that I made, so I've pulled out 2 of my turquoise flowers and 1 of my yellow flowers from the Maya Road flowers kit there, and I'm going to stick these across the clip here with some hot glue. So I'm just going to apply a bead of hot glue along the barrette making sure that there's enough there to hold all of those pieces. I'm going to stick my center one down first, so that's going to be my yellow one. Then I'm going to take my two turquoise ones and stick them on either side of the yellow one. I'm going to flip this one around so that all my leaves are towards the top, and let that cool. And then you have a beautifully embellished hair clip that coordinates with whatever you need it to. So you can choose your flower embellishments according to what you need. Now I'm going to show you how I would embellish a hairband. So I was at my local dollar store and I found this hairband that had this rather large star on it. I didn't quite want the star, so I'm actually going to remove this from my hairband, and this could be just pulled off if you wish, or you can use some snips to remove this. You can find hairbands that don't have embellishments on them. They tend to be a little bit more expensive than the ones that, like I found this one at the dollar store. So I'm just removing the embellishment on here that I don't quite like. It's just not to my taste. So I'm just going to snip this off. And I'm just using my snips instead of completely tearing that, because I want to make sure that the covering from my hair band here doesn't tear. So you can set this aside to be used in another project if you wish, or you can just throw that in the garbage. Now I have the same embellishment that I have used on my elastic here, which is a Maya Road flower, and I wanted to add a base to that. So I'm going to attach that in the same manner as I did with my elastic. So I've gone ahead and I've punched out two of my felt flowers, and I've also cut a piece of some black tulle, and this is about a 20-inch piece, and I'm just going to take my tooling and I'm going to wrap it behind my flower, just as a bit of an anchor to the mum, so it will just give it a little heavier or a larger look to the flower. So all you have to do is take your hot glue again, apply some to the back of your flower. We're going to then take our tooling and we're just going to stick this down. You don't want too much showing. Just be careful you don't burn yourself there either. And you just want to layer some of that tooling behind the flower. Once you have that complete, flip that over just to make sure it's enough. I'm then going to add a little bit more of my hot glue to the center of that tooling, directly over where I placed the first amount of hot glue, and I'm going to stick a felt circle onto that tooling. Now I'm going to hold this in place for a moment and allow it to set, because it is going through quite a few layers. You do want it to attach to the flower and not just your tooling. So I'm pressing that into place, and then I'm going to take my ribbon scissors and I'm just going to trim off any of my excess tooling. So I know I don't need my ends, so I'm just going to snip that off. Whoops. And I'm going to also snip off the front tail piece just underneath my flower. I don't want my tail to actually show at the front, so I'm just going to snip that as close to as possible to my flower. So now I have this beautiful embellishment. You could use this not just for a hair accessory, you could always use that in the card front or a scrapbook layout, but I'm going to add it to this unembellished now hairband. So I'm going to add some more hot glue to my original felt piece, and I'm being fairly generous as I do want to make sure that it completely adheres to my hairband. I'm now going to stick that directly over the original spot that I had taken off the first embellishment, and I'm going to sandwich the hairband between the second punched out felt piece in the same manner that they had the original embellishment on there with. So once that cools and sets, sticking the two felt circles together, sandwiching the hairband in between, you have this beautifully embellished hairband. I don't know a little girl that wouldn't like to wear this. So like I said, I've embellished a hairband quickly, simply. You can see how quick and easy that is. Anybody can do this, and I would even trust children to do this as long as you're there to make sure that they're safe with a hot glue gun. I've also embellished a hair elastic. Coordinates beautifully. This makes great birthday gifts. And if you're not liking this type of style, you can always choose smaller embellishments and create a single clip or matching clips for either side of your hair. You can mix and match and find different ways to embellish many different hair accessories for any little girls in your life. I hope you enjoyed stamping with me. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, at the end of this week, 2 lucky winners will receive a Maya Road prize pack. The winners will be chosen from all the comments left on the Paper Crafters Library blog and Facebook page, as well as on the Maya Road blog and Facebook page throughout the week. Winners will be announced on Friday, June 1st, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To enter to win, visit the Paper Crafters Library blog and leave a comment in the post you see here. If you're watching this video from somewhere other than our blog, you'll find a direct link to this post in the video description section. While you're there, we invite you to check out the benefits of becoming a Paper Crafters Library member by clicking on the Benefits of Membership link at the top of our blog. The winners will be announced on Friday, June 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to visit our blog every day this week for more great projects using Maya Road's products and for more opportunities to win, as each day you leave a comment counts as one entry. See you on the blog!